years ago in Hungary, in Kehillah, in SATMER, when the Rebbe SATMER was still very young, was a young Avrech. And all Kehillah was keeping Torah and mitzvot, but this one guy was very rich, owned a meat factory. He decided modernize things up a little bit. He made some money, wants to celebrate. Let's have a good time. So he set up a big party, invited the boys, invited the girls, let them have a good dance together. Isur karet, areg ve'al yavor, didn't consider that. When the young Avrech, who later becomes the Rebbe SATMER, found out about this, he ran to the place and he called one of the people, told him, get this guy outside, I want to talk to him. So the owner, the Baal Habayit, who's this young religious, what does he want from me? No, come on, just he's a important Avrech, he's a Talmid Chacham, talk to him. Okay, comes outside. To his surprise, this rich guy thinks maybe he wants some tzedakah, maybe this. What does he want from me, this guy? Maybe he wants to come in, what does he want? The Rebbe SATMER says to him, what are you doing? Rasha, you're choteh v'machti. You're a sinner and you're making other people sin. You're an enemy of Hashem. The guy got upset, pushed him. Who are you to tell me? The Rebbe SATMER says that hand that just made that sin and called all of those people to make sins is going to get chopped up to pieces. The guy got even more upset, tried to beat up the Rebbe SATMER. The little young Avrech says to him, now that you made a sin with your whole body, your entire body is going to get chopped up. The guy laughed this off, went his direction, went and made a bunch of sins, caused many other people to make sins that night, had some drinks, had some fun, and went home. The next morning he goes back to his company, his meat factory, making millions. Doesn't have to do very much. Shows up, gets to the factory. As the Kadosh Baruch Hu would have it, when a tzaddik says something, a Kadosh Baruch Hu fulfills it. Mara says, this guy slips in some way down the stairs, rolls down the stairs, and goes right into the meat grinder. Hashem Yishmor v'yatzil. And just like the Rebbe SATMER told him the night before, he became pieces. Became little hot dogs. Why? Choteh u'machti. Cause people to sin. You're a sinner yourself. You're an enemy of Hashem. And even when you got rebuked by a tzaddik, you went against it anyway. Not only you're making sins, not only you're making other people sin, but you got rebuked. The Kadosh Baruch Hu sent you a private messenger to wake you up. You rejected it. The Kadosh Baruch Hu says, that's it, you're finished. Finished. Next day, Amash, the whole Kehillah was scared for years. To this day, people are scared of hearing the name, the Rebbe SATMER. Ish Kadosh. The Baba Sali says the Rebbe SATMER is one of the 36. One of the 36 tzaddikim that the whole world stood on when he was alive. You need to have 36 tzaddikim in the world that are usually hidden in order for the world to exist. The Baba Sali, one of the Gedolei Olam, who probably himself was one of the 36. Who knows? He himself says that Rebbe SATMER is one of the 36 for sure. No question. He says he's the Gedolei Ador. He's something else. So, when a person understands that HaKadosh Baruch Hu said certain things, some people don't understand it, some people don't know it. So he sends prophets. Now we don't have prophecy like we had 2,000 years ago. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu sends people to speak the emet. Prophet, Navi, comes from Niv Sfatayim, a speaker. A speaker is Niv Sfatayim, someone that speaks the emet. Hashem is going to send speakers to be the messengers of truth to the people. Now, if a person sins, is not good. A person causes other people to sin, it's terrible. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu will still send him a prophet, still send him a speaker to tell him the truth. If he still rejects it at that point, after he sins, he causes other people to sin, and Hashem sent him the messenger, and he rejects it anyway, enemy of Hashem. Enemy of Hashem. Some people are enemies of Hashem, don't even know. They don't know nothing. They're eating pig and feeding people pig. They don't know there's anything wrong with it. We're talking about people that know, people that don't care. Enemy of Hashem. Such people, David HaMelech says, I hate them more than anyone. I pray for them to die every day.